and welcome to TezMania TV. It's been a while since I've done a tag, so that's what we're gonna do in today's video. I saw Morgan Joyce do the tattoo collector's tag, so that is what I'm doing today. Alright, here we go. Number 1, do you consider yourself a tattoo collector? That's not a word or term that I have used before. Obviously, I have a shit ton of tattoos and I plan on getting more, but I don't think of it as collecting in a sense, but I guess, I guess I am. I just never used that word on myself. Do you have a specific tattoo that turned you into a tattoo collector? I guess the first one, because you never know. Before you get your first one, you don't know what it's gonna feel like. You don't know how you're gonna feel about having something permanent on your body. You don't know. You might have an idea, but you can't know for sure. But then once it's there, for me at least, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. Holy shit, I love it. So I guess like I was hooked after the first one. What tattoo did you have to travel the furthest for? Where did you go? Most of my tattoo artists are either based in Sweden or they're people who have visited Sweden and I've gotten tattooed here. The only time I've gotten tattooed out of Sweden is once in London when I did this little skull. Not the stuff around it, that's done by a different artist, but the little skull in the middle. Me and Mr. Tez got matching ones back in 2011. But then was it last year or the year before? No, I think it was last year when me and Mr. Tez went to Iceland and visited 2 of our friends who are tattoo artists who lived there and got tattooed by them. But we didn't go on the trip with the intent of getting tattooed. That was just like a bonus. So I've never traveled the world searching for a specific tattoo artist or anything like that. No. We have some great ones here in Sweden, so I don't have to go far. What was the closest tattoo you traveled to? I used to live a couple blocks away from one of my tattoo artists, so I walked there in like 5 minutes. That was awesome. What tattoo artist has tattooed you the most? That is a Swedish tattoo artist. Her name is Fru Duva, or her actual name is Aniela, but she's known as Fru Duva, which means Mrs. Dove. I talked about her in previous videos. She is an amazing artist. There is nobody that can beat her when it comes to color and animals. You guys have to check her out. I'll put her name or link or something to her Instagram so you can go check her out. She's super amazing and she has done 7 of my tattoos. And I guess I should maybe show you which ones that is. First one she ever did is my pinup girl. This lady right here, sitting on a skull looking sassy as fuck. She also did the portrait of our fallen rat guys. She has done the pissed off dragon lady and the exploding bunnies. This pretty lady on my thigh right here. And she has done both my calves, so the koi fish and the fairy. I think that was all of them. So yeah, 7 of my tattoos are done by her. Any tattoo artist you follow that you dream of getting tattooed by? I mean, there are so many out there. It's gonna be difficult just to name one. I would love to get something done by somebody who's really good at doing the sort of watercolor looking tattoos and do like splashes of black and red, obviously, because black and red are the only colors that I have of my tattoos. I love to do something like that. Mix like patterns and splashes or lines and splashes. That would be awesome. Name 2 tattoos that took the most sessions to complete. There's only 2 of my tattoos that I've had to do in more than 1 session, and that is my chest piece, this thing right here, and we did the outlines and then half of the coloring, but then just the pain became too much and I was tired and blah, 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 so we just stopped and then finished it in a 2nd session. And then my thigh was done in 2 sessions, and the reason we did it in 2 was because there was no time. Like, her next client had arrived, so I couldn't stay any longer, otherwise we would have done it all in 1 sitting. But yeah, that took fucking 8 hours the first time. That was pain, let me tell you. So yeah, 8 hours in 1 session and then just 1 hour to finish the little bit that was left in 1 session. So I've never done more than 2. A tattoo that took the longest to heal. I'd have to say the thigh thing, again, took the longest to heal because I tried something new with it that didn't really work out. That actually kind of made it worse, which was a little bit annoying. It still healed up pretty fast, but it was kind of gross the first couple of days. What I did was close it in plastic because she was trying like new healing advice based on talking to other tattoo artists and stuff. So we sealed it in and tried that for like 2 days, but then it started to smell. Like, I was at work going, what is that smell? It smells like wet dog in here. And then I realized it was coming from me, and then I took the plastic off and my leg Like, it was so gross. It looked like it had sort of, you know when you've been in the bathtub for too long and you feel like your skin is about to dissolve or you're gonna morph into a mermaid or something? It gets like gross and loose and stuff. It was like that, but more disgusting. Like, it was like a pus leg. It's so fucking gross. But once I took the plastic off, it healed, so it was fine. I've never had issues other than that. I've never had infection or anything, so. Do you have any tattoo artist that has become your friend through tattooing? Well, yeah. Not all of them are people that I hang out with and stuff, but a couple of them are. I mean, for instance, Boff Conkers, who's the hand poker, and his girlfriend Habba, they're fantastic. Both at tattooing, and they're awesome people. So, I mean, they don't live in Sweden, so we don't get to hang out as much, but whenever they're here or whenever we go to them, yeah, it's awesome. You have a ton of fun with them, and they're just great tattoo artists. Do you post pictures of your tattoos or not? Well, yeah, you guys have seen photos of my tattoos, and I do videos every time I get something new and stuff, so yeah, I do. How do you react when someone asks to see your tattoo? It depends on how they ask. If people are assholes, they're not touching me, or they're not looking at anything I don't want them to look at. If they're like, oh shit, your tattoos are awesome, can I have a look? And they're nice about it, it's like, sure, go ahead, unless I'm like in a hurry or whatever, or it's a weird timing. But yeah, if you're nice about it, it's fine. But if people just come up to you and start touching you, or they ask in a rude way or whatever, they can fuck off, because this is my body and my ink and it's not yours, so, you know, fuck you. When will your collection be finished? I'm thinking never. It takes time. Like, I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not able to get tattooed as much as I would like. If I was rich as fuck, I would get tattooed twice a month at least, because I love it and I do want to fill up like as much as possible. I love being so tattooed. I don't think I'll ever be finished with it, but that's the thing with tattoos. It's an ongoing process. It's a living process, and I kind of love that about it. And the final question is, who do you tag? I guess all of you guys who have tattoos. I tag y'all! That's it for this video. I do have other videos talking about my tattoos and body modifications and stuff like that. If you feel like you're missing something, if you want to see more of them or whatever, the point of this video is not to show them all off. I have videos where I do that already. And I have Q&A videos that focus on body modifications and stuff like that as well. So this was just a fun little tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you got at least something new out of it that you haven't heard about my tattoos before. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.